when the Jaguars do roll call at practice today, do the Jaguars do roll call is really the question. Is Jalen Ramsey going to say, here? Sources tell our Josina Anderson, Ramsey will be at practice today. After missing Monday's workouts with an illness, he was, of course, spotted at the facility that day. And the Jaguars, as all NFL teams are, were off on Tuesday. So let's bring in our NFL insider, Dan Graziano, because what does this all mean? Is the trade demand over? I mean, what's the latest that you're hearing on his request? No? Okay.
The trade demand is not over, but unlike some other situations we've seen around the league, the plan as of now for Jalen Ramsey is to continue to show up and work and play in games. Now, it's a fluid situation. Could it change? Of course. But right now, this is how Jalen Ramsey has decided to handle this situation. He's made his feelings known. He's hoping the team does right by him and trades him. But the Jaguars are trying to sort out, as we discussed yesterday, whether they even want to do that, and if so, what the price would be. In the meantime, yes, his plan, as Josina reported, is to go to practice and, again, play in this week's game as he played in last week's game, hoping that it sorts itself out over the next couple of weeks.
24-year-old shutdown corner. Work it out. Anyway, we are heading into our Thursday night game. Of course, at Lambeau this week, we've got the Packers and the Eagles who are essentially limping into this matchup. What are you hearing specifically about the health of Alshon Jeffrey and Dallas Goedert?
Good news for the Eagles on those fronts. Both of those players were full practice participants on Tuesday. It's a walkthrough practice, so they estimate that they would have participated fully. And the expectation is that Alshon Jeffrey missed last week's game with a calf injury, will be able to play tomorrow night against the Packers, barring a further setback. This is a big deal because they don't have Deshaun Jackson right now. He's going to miss, it looks like, another game with an injury. And yes, the young tight end Dallas Goedert, he did play on Sunday, but was limited in terms of how much he could play, also with a calf injury, also listed as a full practice participant on Tuesday's injury report. So we'll see how they feel today and feel tomorrow, but positive signs for both of those critical pass catchers for the Eagles ahead of a game they kind of have to win tomorrow night in Green Bay.
They certainly do. To say that at the beginning of the year, we all thought they were streaking towards the playoffs.